I love Shawn.
I love Shawn too.
Oh man.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Apple Juice for Two exclusive interview. Today we are joined by a local Charleston rapper, hip-hop artist, and producer, Tyrie Young.
So good to be here with you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I can dig it.
Of course, we have Isaiah Allen and Brevin Stallings here.
I'm always here. I don't
Please
get
be
it.
here.
I'm always here. Stay forced.
Over here.
Over here.
Over here.
I'm
on the couch.
What you talking about?
Exactly, yeah. Well, Tyrie, you just had a new album come out, right? Season 3.
Season 3.
That's very exciting. You
Yeah.
should go stream that anywhere you can stream albums and everything. Today we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. There's a little bit of shit going on in the world of music with like a lot of albums being released and stuff this summer, especially hip hop albums. So we're gonna get into that a little bit. If you haven't followed us on social media, follow us at AJF2.pod. Is it right? AJF2.podcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Everywhere.
AJF2 podcast.
And the 5 stars everywhere and all that shit and everything.
Let's tell your friends. And your mom.
And done to Florida. Exactly, yeah.
Your mom would love us.
Well, so do you mind if we play a little bit?
Yeah,
of
dude,
that?
I would love that.
Okay, sweet. So we listened to it today, and personally, our favorite is Gunfire.
Oh yeah, that's a banger.
I made a way out of nothing, let's keep it legit. They say my money bring problems, I ain't seen that shit. Walk the city, dirty vans.
So this was a feature with J. Michael.
Yeah,
So
J.
it's
Michael.
nice.
Yeah.
Is she a local?
Yeah, he is. He plays in this band called Sandcastles, Sandcastle, and you know they're really good. I met him like probably 5 years ago. We were both like hanging out. People made music, and then I was just like, dude, you got a talent. Like we're gonna make something dope. We never made anything like that I put out until recently, which is how it goes. But the really cool part about everything is that, you know, he's the type of person that you can go to and you can like say, yo, like, and like, he'll make that shit
Write a
into like a
song.
progression, you know what I'm saying? And like, I produce all the time. So it's like, I love working with other producers because it just like, it feels so relaxing to like not produce sometimes, like where I could just rap, you know, like
Right, yeah. Just like focus on the arrangements and how you make it sound and stuff.
and that's what we did right there. And like that song just turned out to be like really good because like we've worked together for some time and he's so experienced and he knows what he's doing, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, like, yeah, did you produce everything on the album, or who produced you with overall on the thing?
Yeah, I produce mainly everything except for Gunfire. Like everything.
Okay.
And I mean, I will probably, you know, I did do the bass arrangement, the beginning bass arrangement in Gunfire. But everything else was John Cantor, really.
Well, nice. Is that so? Did you guys work on that here in Charleston, or like
Yeah.
is there a studio?
Yeah,
space?
we worked we worked on that at his house. Literally the switch up in the beat, I was like, bro, like I don't know. I think I was listening to some Pharrell shit that day.
Nice.
And I just remember in Lemonade, you know, it does that drop like do. And I was like, bro, we need to do the same thing, like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, let's do that in this beat. And then that's how that shit just like worked. And we just ran with it. And I was like, bro, I'm about to eat this shit up. Like, give me 5 seconds, bro. I'll turn this bitch up.
Is that your favorite song on the album? Or do you have one?
Yeah, like I feel like Gunfire at one point was my favorite song. I really love 24 Hours, and then I probably also love I'm blanking on y'all. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But I also love I Kept the Score. That song just more so because it like means a lot to me. And Gunfire is just more of like I really want to show people that like I want to showcase that like, you know, I can be a formidable foe when it comes to, you know, hard hitting beats because like I usually don't do that shit. You know, I have like a alternative trap style, you know? I don't have like a traditional trap style.
Right.
I noticed that. Yeah. Well, so that one other song, Body LNG or Language, is that what that stands
body
for?
language?
Okay,
Yeah. I just didn't want to change it up. When you save shit,
cool.
sometimes you just save it as random shit.
Oh yeah, 100% feel that.
Yeah.
Well, so you did that with Sydney Blackwell.
Yeah, yeah.
What was that like working with her?
So I wrote that song 2 years ago whenever season 2 came out. Actually, it was just that first half, and then
Which is
whenever
interesting because it's like starkly different stylistically than the whole album and changes.
Yeah, and that was
But-
kind of like the whole purpose. The whole purpose of the music that I create is alternative experiment rap, and it has to feature like subtle elements of trap, but also I want to give people a stylistic approach to like music. Like let me put my own like touch on this. Like, and what is that touch like? So when I originally wrote Body Language, it was like supposed to be an alternative song, like full through. And then I was like, I'm losing myself in this music right now. Let me add the trap element to it. And the pad is the only thing in that song that's consistent with the whole entire song.
Okay.
If you listen through, it's like when it comes to creating experimental music, there has to be one main thing that stays the same
For them to hang on to.
for you to hang on to mentally, because everything else is changing so much that you can't hang on to it. So you're going to get upset when you listen to the shit. You're going to be like, why did you do that? Like, you should have kept it like this. So finding that one thing that people can like hang on to every single time, like it really matters, you know? And that's what I did with Body Language. And then I actually wrote the original lyrics for it. Our friend passed away like before I wrote to it, and I just like kind of had a lot of inspiration going. And I called Sydney because she's like my little sister. She's from Florence, where I'm from, and I was like, "Bro, you got to hop on this shit."
Shout
Yeah,
out.
Nice.
you know.
So is that what it's about? Your friend passing?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. I mean, well, it's not about my friend passing, but she kind of gave me the inspiration to really like
for it.
you
Yeah.
know. The whole thing about the album is that I wanted to make sure I try to have all my friends on my shit, you know.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like in certain areas, certain key like aspects, I want to have a homie on the shit. So and I did songs with everybody. There's a lot of songs that people haven't heard with other people on them, but the main thing for me is like, hey, like, you know, if I know you can sing, I'm gonna call you up and be like, yo, Isaiah, you trying to hop on this shit? You know, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's something in the background, you know, like,
Yeah, exactly.
Schoolboy Q did that. I don't know if you ever seen, if you ever been to Schoolboy Q show before. Whenever he dropped Blank Faces, he had his homie from out where the fuck he's from.
I think he's from somewhere in California.
He's from somewhere in California, but you know,
Because him and Kendrick go
yeah,
back.
he's not from Compton, but he's from another suburb out
Right.
there, and he brought his homie on stage. And if you listen to the album, you can hear that same dude. I forget his name, but he's on the project. You know?
Oh, nice. So you just brought him up with him.
Yeah,
As much as he
and
could.
you know, and you need to do that with your homies. Like, you know,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of culture like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so speaking of that, like I saw that it's on Spotify listed as Charleston Sound Collective or
Yeah,
Collective
yeah.
Sound Charleston. What is that?
That's
Is it-
this right here, the collect.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Word.
Tell us
That's
some about
dope.
that.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of this is that I wanted to start a clothing line
Oh,
that
nice.
also reflects a record label in the future, and also reflects like this whole thing I want to create, which is the collective perception, which is a unit of artists and creators who all, you know, work together to create shit.
Mhm.
You know, they're I keep saying shit, I'm sorry. But
We don't give a
That's fine.
fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
But they work, we all work together to create art, and we all get paid off of it, you know?
Right.
And, you know, it's kind of like a unit thing where, you know, say you guys might, if you were in a collective perception, you might be working on this podcast every day, but you would get together with me to do some shit, like whether that's a video production or something like that. Like, it's like we all work together, we all make money.
Like an ecosystem
Yeah,
kind
you know?
of, you know, yeah.
Yeah. And whenever I get paid, you get paid.
Mm.
And then that gives you the opportunity to go focus on doing your solo project.
Which and then we probably get you on type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do
And the
it.
world goes round
Yeah.
like that. Well, that's cool. So do you have any more shirts or
I do. I took a little break from producing the shirts just because I was so focused on season 3.
Yeah, of course.
And
Rightfully
I
so.
was just like, I was doing all my video content, editing everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do everything yet. Like right now, like,
Yeah.
you know, I just
Right.
gotta segment everything. So it's kind of like falling back, but teachers are still for sale.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
where can
And-
you get them?
Yeah, you did do a couple music videos for the album, right?
Yes, I did. They're all up, and I do this thing called the office sessions, which is like live performance like
Oh, nice.
videos. It's actually like 100% live performance. Like
That's cool.
that's not a backing track. It's me.
Yeah.
Word.
That's awesome. So in general, were there like any specific inspirations for this album stylistically, like maybe from an artist or something, or maybe who inspires you just in general throughout your musical journey?
That's been the hardest question for me to answer
Mm.
recently. Because when no, for real, because like I always think about it, I'm like, damn, like who really you know that I you know I it's like damn, I
know, I
listen
feel
to
that,
so
yeah.
much shit, you know, like I listen to
Right.
so much music. It's like I'm 27 right now. I've been making music since I was 16. It's almost to the point where it's like if I hear something that I like, I might take some keynotes from it and like use it, but for the most part, I'm really trying to create my own thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's some people may say, "Damn, that's a cop out" or whatever, but really, it's just
No.
it's just fact. Like,
Yeah. Well, because the whole genre thing is kind of there's so many issues with it anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Trying to, but it makes sense to have, I guess, some sort of genre classification to be able to talk about things in like generalized senses. But yeah, trying to pigeonhole, like when people ask you like what genre are you, you're like, nah, I mean, it's a little bit of everything,
How
especially
about
if you
just
have
listen to it?
yeah.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know, and then you can decide.
Exactly, yeah. Well, so my favorite part of it, I think, was the lyrics and all of it. I thought that struck me as probably the best part of it, at least to me.
Yeah.
Have
that's
you
great.
always been writing?
I've always
or-
been writing,
Nice.
like for a long time, and I'd never say I'll be like, you know, I'm not Kendrick fucking Lamar, but I'm Tyrie Young, and
Exactly, yeah.
I write in a way that's informative but also catchy.
Mhm.
And that's what I try to do the most. Is like, how can I give you a little bit of J. Cole with a lot of who's a good person for me to say, with maybe Kodak Black, you know. I don't want to say Kodak Black. That stylistically probably isn't the right choice. But you're gonna say I'm trying to go
Right.
for like a Playboy Cardi. If Playboy Cardi rapped like J. Cole, like what the hell would you think? You know, like what would that be like? Yeah.
Probably like that.
But yeah.
But be
It's
more
100%
audible
legit.
sound.
Yeah, it would be. I think Drake does a good job of that though. Drake does a good job of taking a style and like making it informative.
Before you finish your thought,
Yeah.
I hate to interject, but have you listened to Drake's most recent album?
Oh yeah.
Fucking sucks.
How do you feel about it?
Here's my take on it.
Okay, what's up?
And if you listen to some of my music, I do the same exact shit. There's a lot of house element, and well, not on this album that much. On a lot of my earlier projects, there's a lot of house elements on it. The thing is with Drake is that it was really refreshing to hear him sing again, like he did on his earlier projects. But I just felt like it wasn't him, you know.
Really, yeah.
That's honestly what I felt like. It was
Like he
it
probably
just-
wasn't behind any of the tracks, like producing it wise or something.
Yeah, I mean, he
Sense
definitely
that.
wasn't, but like it gets to a place to where like the last song on the album felt like Drake now. It's like I'm
It
an
was
OG
21 Yeah, it
now.
was 21 Savage and
Yeah,
yeah, I've heard the name of the song, but yeah,
Jimmy Cooks.
that's what it was. Yeah,
It was that song is really really good, but and I like Calling My Name, but like when you really listen to the project as a whole, you're like, I feel like you get to a place with certain artists where it's like, where is your progression? I think one thing we lack with
Yeah.
Drake is like, I remember Drake saying, I'm gonna give like the culture something new next year or whatever. Like, and that was like Views or some shit, or maybe not Views, but the last song where he was dissing Tyga on If You're Reading This.
Oh, no, I was reading. If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah, on that album, he said that shit. And I was like, damn, Drake's gonna talk about some real shit. But then I'm like,
Then
you
he
know,
drops this.
Drake never did that. Drake never talked about real shit. Like,
It's a house music album.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's never really like he hasn't really grown as an artist.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
It's like you can listen to a lot of music, but what you're really listening for is on every album. You want there to be a really hard song. You want there to be a really inspirational song. You want there to be a love song. You want there to be some other stuff. Like that is a typical project that you want. And you know, when you look at a painting on the wall, you're dissecting it. You know, look at what is that Squidward right there?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
dissect Squidward, this Squidward painting,
Oh, dude.
and try to figure out why it's
Yeah.
good. You know, and
I do
think
every night.
I think that's what hip hop needs right now. It needs like people to say, all right, fuck this. Like, I know I'm gonna send this into Spotify. It probably won't get picked up on a playlist because it's not what you want to hear right now. And I think Drake did a good job of that. We didn't necessarily think he would come out with that. The only problem is that we're looking and imagining for him to come out with something else, you know?
Hot
Besides
take
that.
about Drake. I think that in his more recent albums, he's carried in his features, especially
Yeah.
the most recent album. I keep on forgetting the name of that album, but it seemed like the majority of his songs that I actually kind of liked were carried by features.
Yeah.
The one with the emojis.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Loverboy, Certified Lover Boy.
Oh, yeah. That
It
shit
was. He
was-
was.
it was
Very,
his
it was
playlist.
very. It's pretty much
I
carried.
think
by
I listened to
features.
that once and then really never listened to it again.
Yeah, and then I listened obviously to his like quote unquote house music album. The only song I don't want to consider it a house music album, but the only like house song I would say was Massive. Massive was the only song I'm like, okay, like I can get behind this.
Yeah.
And then it's ironic because I was talking to, I'm sure you know, do you know
That's
DJ
great.
Marco Millie Marco?
I think so.
Yeah. Me and him like talked a little bit about it, and he was like, I hate it. But it's funny because he DJ'd, he played Massive, and I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
And then on the note of house music, Beyonce just released like maybe less than a week ago, like a house music song, like a house music style song, and that shit hit.
And I think
it hit.
I think that's because you expect that from Beyonce, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can expect that type of music from Beyonce, but you can't expect that from Drake.
Yeah,
See,
no.
this is why I don't go to therapy.
And if he gives you that, the whole entire album, you're gonna be like, damn, like, this is good, but I was no.
Honestly, I feel like Beyonce is in a whole other level than someone like Drake.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, when I heard that song, I was like, whoa.
but I think it's interesting how, like, I don't know, at least for this moment, a lot of people are just into house music all of a sudden again.
Yeah. There was just high tide, speaking of house music, and people are like, oh, I like house music now. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I really don't think
I've seen a lot of people posting me like, this is actually good house music. And they'll post like the new Beyonce song.
It's like, nah, there's so much more.
Yeah.
To it.
What about like his UK drill stuff?
I love that shit.
Yeah,
It's,
he did a pretty good job, I think, with it.
That's what I'm saying. He does a good job of emulating styles, and he to me, this is my thing. He did a great job on this project of emulating another style. I just don't think it was like what I wanted to hear from Drake. There's nothing wrong with the like, to me, it's a good project.
What are
but
you
it's
waiting
not
for?
what I-
Yeah.
What
What do you think would be the coolest thing Drake could do?
I think the coolest thing that
Symphony
Drake could do,
orchestra.
and Drake's probably gonna hear this one day, y'all, because I'm gonna blow up. But
We'll be sending this straight to his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His team.
I think the one thing that Drake could possibly do that would really change the way I look at him is like, if he was on some true inspirational, I don't know, like, what could he talk about that he hasn't talked about
What
yet?
do we need from Drake? Does the world need anything from Drake?
I feel like Drake could possibly talk about like what's going on in the streets from like a standpoint of like fighting the power and shit. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
hear from a lot of other artists of his caliber.
Do you smoke?
But like, at the same time, it's like, fuck, like, what do I want? There comes a time where
Right.
your artist that progression stalls out,
Exactly. Yeah.
and it's like, damn, what's going on?
Where he just like stays stagnant, and you don't want to hear that. A lot of people get upset when an artist like tries to branch out initially, but then if it's like good, then it ages like a fine wine.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like Kid Cudi did that with that Raging Bullet. So, what was that? What project was that?
That was-
yeah, I don't know.
That was a long time ago. I can tell you that, but that was a long time ago.
Who's your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper.
Who's your favorite rapper?
You like rapping?
Yeah.
If you have one.
If
And
I had one,
Yeah. If you after you answer that, after you answer the favorite rapper, what's your favorite style of rap after? Because we're on the topic of rap.
Cameron, you asked him a question too.
my favorite rapper. See, y'all keep asking me what my favorite genre is. My favorite rapper.
What's your favorite?
Who's your
rapper?
least-
My favorite rapper when I was a kid though was Kanye. I don't
Okay.
know if I have a. It sucks for me to say that because I'm like, I don't know if I have a favorite rapper anymore because like,
Yeah,
That's
no, I
fair.
mean
No,
it's
it's
a
fair.
hard
like,
question.
I
Yeah.
feel like I like my friends' music more than I like most predominant.
I mean, I
music,
think that's
you
a
know?
valid answer.
Yeah, like
You know?
there's
That's
people,
the nice part about having talented friends.
Yeah.
Is that you have music to listen
Yeah.
to, podcasts to listen
Yeah.
to,
Actually good music.
shirts to wear,
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You just get it from your friends.
Who's your least favorite rapper?
My least favorite rapper right now.
I
let's
guess
see.
that would have to be like someone big. Because if it's your friend, then
Yeah, it's my friend.
Not your friend, yeah. How do you feel about Logic?
I used to like Logic, and then I heard his first mainstream album, and one of the songs sounded like Kendrick Lamar's "Singing Me I'm Dying" song, and I was like, this,
which is kind of a freak out.
I was like, this beat is exactly the same to some extent.
Yeah.
And I
Really?
was
That's
like,
crazy. Wait, I gotta pull this up.
Yeah.
Well, which album was that?
That was the first Logic album.
Logic
that dropped.
tries so hard to
He does.
to be somebody.
Yeah.
He ain't.
Cameron and I were talking about this earlier. It's like I feel like he thinks he's some big,
Is
like
it this
mogul influencer.
yeah, like he's impacted like millions.
Wait, what
of
song is it?
people,
I
and
could
then-
I could pull it up here.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh,
The first part of the beat literally sounds like "Singing Me I'm dying of thirst." I'm gonna find it.
okay. We can stall.
I want to hear this. I want to expose Logic.
Expose Logic. Exactly. Logic's going down, dude.
Buried alive.
I'll do a little.
Dude, he's so sad. He'll probably respond.
That's true. That's true.
Another since
Who
we're
the
on
fuck is Apple Juice for 2? I'm fucking Logic.
another
On his
I can do
Stream?
6 Rubik's cubes with my toes.
Yeah. He would do that on his live stream.
I'm trying to find this.
That's perfect.
I can't find it right now.
That's okay.
Another rapper that's had pretty much like one of the worst like fall offs was Chance the Rapper. I saw a video of him recently.
Dude,
no, listen.
It's that one album.
I saw a video of him
fucking
recently. I don't know how. I saw it recently. I don't know if it was within the past few weeks. But he was he was in Chicago and somebody was like, "Hey, Chance the Rapper." He's like, "Put your window down." He's like, "Hey, I'm going to this thing over there if you want to come." And the guy was like, "Oh, word? Okay, we might pull up." He's like, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be really cool. I'll be there." And there's like, "Yeah, man." And they just drove off. You know how sad you have to be to
He's like
to
soliciting
invite-
strangers on the street.
Invite fans like
The best clip of him is in like Kanye's studio
Oh
where
my
he's
God.
chewing him out for shitting on the album and just like being lazy and doing nothing.
Oh, I've seen that. That was awesome.
That's basically what tanked his career.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so ironic.
He
because
had it. He had it all.
But listen, it's
And
so
then he just
ironic because
wasted
he
it.
had the line and
I met Kanye West.
yeah.
I'm never going to fail.
Also, like being, I never,
Yep.
and then he
It's
failed.
hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
Yeah.
Made you fail.
Also,
You know
I
what?
want to
Kanye
say,
actually
Drake, I wasn't
tries.
slighting you either, Drake. I'm not slighting you out there. I'm just saying, great project, but it wasn't what I was looking for. But it was good, and I know you keep saying we're doing it for the future. You'll watch out and see, but I am the future.
Most importantly, how do you feel about his response to it? Do you know what he said in response to the album?
Drake,
To
The
the
album's criticism?
he said we're on it. This is a new wave. That's what he said, or something like that.
No, he said he's like, it's okay if you don't get it.
Oh yeah, it's okay if you don't get it. I respect that a lot because here I say that about my music too. But what I will say is that when you're branded as a certain type of person and you don't do your brand, like
I don't really like chicken like that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's golden. That's golden.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Drake is on the come down. He's not on the come up.
Yeah.
He hit his. I think he's hit his peak. Like,
I
he's
mean, do you
just-
feel that way about The Weeknd? Like,
I think the
Here's-
Weeknd is so talented.
I have a
that
hot take on the
he'll-
Weeknd. I mean, it's not even a hot take. I
Yeah.
think he's talented too. My thing about the Weeknd. Okay, my thing about the Weeknd is like, I feel like with this past album, Dawn FM, you know what I mean? It's just like it's good and stuff, but it's so derivative of a lot of stuff, and it's very cliche to say that as a criticism about things, like it's not a derivative, whatever. But like you can just directly tell, like the whole radio theme or whatever. At least Mac DeMarco has done that before.
Yeah.
So many other bands have done that before. So much of the album sounds like Tame Impala's Currents, I feel like, and other shit like that. He's obviously he takes a lot from Tame Impala, you know what I mean? What we're trying to say is I feel like he could just be more of a singular artist. He could like do more of his own thing and be more unique himself.
yeah, it's
And
like the
he's-
80s. He's been taken over by the 80s.
Calling me racist with no proof.
The 80s snare, reverb out.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
gated reverb thing and the 80s throwbacks and
Like,
shit.
and when I hear that, I'm like, damn, like, I mean, and I get it. You're supposed to progress
Right.
as an artist, but like, that's one thing that I try to focus on in my music is like, how can I progress enough to where you'll still like me and I still like me, you know?
Okay, I like that.
Like, because first of all, you got to love what you're doing, but at the same time, like, you just can't be making shit that's
Yeah.
good, but it's like, it just doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard before and not in a good way to some extent, you know?
Yeah.
Do you listen to any Brockhampton. The reason why I asked is because I got this shirt.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. Brockhampton. I listen to a lot of their stuff. I vibe out with a lot of their stuff. I won't say that they're my favorite, but I would say that they're a great
Why
collective.
not?
They're kind of like what I
They're
want to
very
see
unique.
though. They're very unique.
Every album except for the most recent one has pretty much like impressed me. Like Saturation 1, 2, and then the last album I really liked was Sugar. But the album that they just released was just like whatever. But I can definitely say like them as like collective group, they always consistently come out with unique.
Yes,
they have their own.
They do.
Shit.
This is what I have. Saturation 2. I love that project.
Yes.
That's all I but that's all I have. But before that, I was listening to them only because somebody put me on them, and then I was like, damn, they dope. You know,
They really are.
They're really
and
dope.
then at the end of I think Saturation 1, 2, I think they had the guitar ballad by Bareface. He would just sing. He just played just this simple guitar chords and has his little he has his little and I'm just like, all right, man, like just make it sing. But yeah, I'm a huge Brockhampton stan. It sucks that they're done now. Like they broke up as a group, but I like some of their individual work. Mostly Kevin Abstract. He has a pretty good solo album, and then I'm just waiting for everybody else to come out with shit.
Yeah.
But
here's actually because you said you talked about inspirations and whatnot like that. I have a group of people who I would say they have influenced my music to some extent over the past few years or whatever. Mac Miller, Young Jeezy, Babyface Ray, Toro Yamo, Lil Durk, Nerd, as I said before, Pharrell. Got to put in Kanye. Sampha is also a great person right in this list. And
don't be nervous.
And obviously Tame Impala, that's one of the big ones. I get a lot of my ideas from them. And Travis Scott too. Obviously, people hear elements of Travis Scott in my music, but I'll tell you one thing I do take from a lot of other artists, and I've done that over time, is live performance. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me live, but when I perform live, I use autotune on stage.
I don't think we have. No.
Delay on stage. I use so many different tools and tricks to make me just become so unique, and I want to be a character on stage where it's like you see the authentic Tyrie, but what you love is the energy that you're gonna get from me, you know?
Right.
Like I'm literally gonna transfer over energy to you right now. Like that's exactly what I'm trying to do every time I'm on stage. And I think there's a Tame Impala. I used to, get a little buzzed and watch their live videos, and same thing with
spiced ham.
Yeah, the same thing with Travis Scott too. Like,
yeah, he's intense.
Yeah,
his shit's very intense.
Deadly.
Live performance is just crazy though, you know.
Is that probably your favorite part of being a musical artist, like preferring that over recording, maybe?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely prefer live. Like, that's the one thing I'm shooting for right now. I want to be on bigger stages. Like, I need to be on like the biggest stages, best sound. Like, you need to feel it. Like, every time I leave a show, I'm getting good reviews, and like that's what I want. Like, I want people to know that like when you come to one of my shows, you're not gonna forget it. You can't forget it.
You're gonna get your money's worth.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you usually playing right now?
July 9th, I'm at Royal American.
Oh, nice.
And that's my first time ever headlining.
Dude, that's a really great.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We got to be there. That's gonna be sick.
I bet
we will be there. Yeah.
They get packed.
Yeah,
dude, we gotta go. Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
That's gonna be absolutely.
And
we're press, so
they also
we don't
have
have to pay the
amazing
cover.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah,
it's so
good.
They got the best chicken wings in town.
Oh, dude,
have we tried that?
No, because I
We
always
have
get
a
a Philly
we have
cheesesteak.
a-
It's so
we
good.
have a Royal mukbang.
Fucking spoiled.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Tyrie.
But yeah, they got a good music scene when they do live music.
Yeah, we saw Cam and I saw DJ Domini when he performed out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that was like last month. I
And
think.
that's when he was rapping too,
Yeah.
not just DJing.
DJing, yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
He
use
brought the
that
energy
word.
there.
Yeah, that's the homie, bruh.
Fuck yeah.
So this cover album art photo thing,
Yeah.
and for all your singles, it's like this one cohesive project shoot thing. Who helped you out with that, or like what was the concept behind that?
Caroline Herring. And honestly, I told her whenever we came up with that, I was like, I want it to be genderless. Is that the word? What is the word?
Gender neutral.
Gender neutral.
Or
Is that the word?
unisex?
Yeah, like gender. I don't know if unisex is a word.
That's
but-
more like
Yeah, I think gender
shoes.
neutral.
Non-binary.
Yeah,
whatever.
not. Yeah, I want it to be kind of like
Androgynous.
Yeah, you know,
Androgynous,
Like,
that's
when you
the-
looked
that
at
is
it,
the
you were
word,
just
yeah.
like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this?" You know.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, I want it to be like dark. Like I love dark lighting. I love my music to have. It's a lot of my music's in minor progressions. You know, so it's
Yeah.
And
kind of sad.
depression.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got the shit queued up. But
Oh yeah.
And a sense of well-being.
that's kind of like where it's supposed to be. It's like it's supposed to be. This album is supposed to be filling a void, you know, of darkness. All the seasons and all of this stuff is based off of my life.
Oh yeah, because that's cool how you have that consistent throughout all your albums.
Yeah, and I think that helps people like enjoy your music too, because it's
That
like,
makes it very
oh,
simple,
damn,
for
you
sure.
know,
About
like,
something
Yeah.
real.
come back to
Yeah.
this other project and listen to it. And this album was more so like it was all about like just pushing through. You know what I'm saying? Like how do you guys find the time to do this damn podcast? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you really want to do this shit. You know, you like really want to pull up here and like support the culture, talk about music, like have people understand and like really draw to strong conclusions about you, you know? That's what I want in my music, you know? This shit is a science, you know? There's gonna be a class like, damn, this is some Tyrie shit right here, you know? Like that's what I want out of it at the end of the day. Like I want to be able to create nonstop and not lose that fire that I have in me right now.
Yeah, keep the momentum going or whatever. Well, it definitely sounds like a very unique like thing. You know, it's definitely your own. It's all
Yeah.
Tyrie. You know, you don't really. It's not like Drake's new album where you're like,
I'm gonna make house music.
yeah,
He just hired a house music artist
Yeah.
to write some beats for him.
That's what I'm saying. People don't really like albums that sound like just straight through the
All
same.
the same.
yeah.
That's just not the wave anymore.
Homophonic.
Yeah. Is that the word?
Sounds the same.
I don't
Sure.
know.
Homogenous, I guess. Homogenephonic.
Yeah.
That could probably be a new word.
Homogephony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's homogephonolithic.
Well, if that's the word to use, then I guess it is. Like, you know.
Well, so I guess you would say that like the overarching theme or message of it is just like pushing through on something that you want to accomplish and make a statement on.
Yeah, like
essentially.
pushing through your 20s. Like, you
Feel
know,
that?
like this
Yeah.
album
Yeah.
revolves around 24 to like 27. This album right here, like all the things I went through through that period of time, like in my soul, like, you know, I sing in that song. It's like, you know, I had prayers I never spoke. Like, you know, I was just walking around like when everything was cold, like, you know, I was going through my shit and like, you know, I just had to hone in to like my responsibilities as a person. Like, you know, like I'm responsible for creating this project. Like, you know, I'm responsible for the way I feel. You know, I want to, you know, there was a time where let me see. Do I got time to go into the story?
Dude, we got
We
plenty of
got time. I know y'all gonna cut the shit up, but
Of course, no,
No,
go
no,
for
no,
it.
no, no.
No, this is the full thing.
Yeah.
Goes up.
drop the piano.
Yeah.
so,
no, yeah.
so listen to this. I started making music when I was 17. All right. Well, I would say I was making music before that, but that's when I really considered myself to be a real rapper,
artist or
you
whatever,
know?
yeah.
You know, I was like rapping. And then I used to go to the studio in my hometown in Florence. No disrespect to anybody out there. You fueled me. But there was a lot of people that I met in certain studios that gave me an opportunity to make music, even though it wasn't that good at the time. I believed in myself like fully through and through. You know, I always believed in myself. There was producers. I was producing at the time, but I really didn't produce like I do now. You know, I was looking for producers. You know, I was looking for people to believe in like what I was doing, like the mission.
Try to see
like,
your
you know,
vision
like,
or
this
whatever
is
and
like
stuff.
what I want to do, you know?
Yeah.
And then what happened was that people just stopped coming through for me. Like, you know, it's like, yo, the studio's not available. Even when I got money, the studio's not available for you. Or I don't have any beats for you. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I can make a studio in my house. I can produce everything in my house. And like the most important thing is that like I never blamed somebody else for my failures or for my shortcomings. I always took responsibility for like the shit that was going on, and that's what I want to do right now is take responsibility
It's a hard
for
thing for
anything.
people
You
to
know what I'm
do.
saying? Like
Uh-huh.
just take responsibility and know that like, yo, like if I wanted to go and do this right now, like if I want to shoot a music video, but the prices are too high, all right, shoot. I shot Gunfire with Jay and John, and I edited it myself, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you know, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, can you go out there, and that's what's gonna separate you from like the next person. Like, you know, like I'm gonna take responsibility for the culture in Charleston.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't make it in Charleston
Yeah.
because this and that. Like, they're not letting me in the clubs. When I first moved here,
Just be it.
Warehouse
you
didn't
know?
let me
Yeah.
in. Like, and I'm not afraid to say anybody's name. They didn't let me in the bar. The first bar that let me in was Purple Buffalo. Then right after that, you know, right after that, we got shows at Lo-Fi. You know, it's like
Oh,
you
nice.
gotta
Yeah, that
find,
seems cool.
You gotta find your place in, and like people aren't gonna listen to you. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's just gonna show
Well,
up.
no
and be
one
like,
owes you anything.
Nobody
too, know what I
owes you
mean? Yeah.
shit. Like you could give somebody your music, or you can give them your card and your link to your website and your email to your music, and think they're gonna go listen to it. And I had this happen. Like, luckily, like at Rec, like this happened to me. Like I remember, like, I used to go there all the time and try to like get in. Like, it was like a different group of people who were there that's there now. And I just remember that I wasn't able to get in, and I was like, damn, like nobody listening to my shit. Like I was heartbroken for real. I was like really heartbroken. And then like I played a show there with Clayton James, and I do my, as I said, when I perform, I'm gonna go off.
Yeah.
I played my set there. Right after that, somebody was working. I was like, bro, we got to get you in here. And it's like, damn, like,
Wow.
it's like, you know
That's what I was
I'm
trying to
saying?
say.
Like, it's
I
like,
just want my
yeah,
chance,
like,
man. I just
be
want my
my
fucking chance.
man. And it's like, you know, that's how opportunities happen. It sucks that it has to be that way.
Right.
but
Yeah. It has
you-
to take like 8 times to get
Yeah,
through to people. or
you got to
whatever,
figure out a way to get people to notice you. Like, that's what I'm doing now. I want to have new fans. I need to be on this podcast. I need to hang out with y'all. Like, I see your shit. I'm like, damn, that shit popping. Like, no matter what nobody might say, they be like, yo, like, oh, like I'm not watching that, like, or whatever. Like, no, I'm watching that. I'm gonna go hang out with them. Like,
Oh, hell yeah. I
be
appreciate that.
responsible about what's going on in your community, and you will thrive.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's a good point. And that's what for us has I don't know, been like really rewarding, I guess, mostly is just like connecting with people in the community who are doing stuff. And I mean, that's basically how Isaiah is DJing now.
Yeah.
Through
That's
that.
literally how I'm DJing. I'm glad that I was given the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, so if you put yourself out there and just make it known that like you do want to be this and you're serious about it, then people, I guess, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes if you're lucky, will take you or like
If you're
help
good
you
at your
out.
shit.
Yeah.
True.
What the fuck could you possibly have?
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because like people, there's not a lot. I mean, like people don't really think of Charleston as like a place like, you know, LA obviously, or Nashville or Atlanta and stuff.
But it should be like, you know, like what's setting us apart from that? Like, and is it like because like, you know,
We have to have a close amount of the
Yeah.
same people at least. I mean,
how many? Wait, how
Maybe
old
not
are you?
Nashville. Nashville's huge.
I'm 23.
You 23? How old are you?
23.
Same, yeah.
Y'all 23?
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's say this. The new Kanye shit dropped, right? Like Donda 2 or whatever, Donda 1, whatever, like that shit dropping, everybody go rush to it because it's Kanye West's name, right? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's Kanye. That name holds so much value.
Uh-huh.
But it's like your homie dropped some shit and it's pretty fire.
Mm-hmm. And it's your homie.
Would you know, I'm trying to bridge that gap to where it's like you gonna go tell somebody else about that shit. Like you really actually gonna text somebody and be like, damn, bro, I just heard this shit. I need to go listen to it right
Yeah.
now.
Uh-huh.
You know, like that's like the plateau I'm trying to be on. Like when I tell somebody about your podcast, like, am I like actively like pursuing like a share? You know, like
Exactly,
it don't cost nothing to share. Like,
I know, right? Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it really don't cost anything to share. And it's like,
But it takes so much at the same time to get
Yeah.
people to. It's crazy.
and I've been like really looking for that, like right now, like, and as
Yeah.
far as it goes as my friend groups and all of that, like, I feel like I'm at a part of my artistry where it's like the cloud is finally over, and it's like, all right, I'm getting older now. Like, there's people I know who are getting married, they're having kids, like, and they probably look at me sometimes and be like, damn, like this guy's a dreamer, like he's just making music. And I know some people's looking at me like that, because I've actually heard somebody say that to me before. So it's like, for me, in my mind, it's like that person's not going to share my shit. They're going to say what's up to me. And they're going to say, hey, like, hi, I love you, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, hey, girl, you know, like,
Yeah.
I fuck with you, but like, they don't really fuck with me. And
Right, yeah.
That's what we experience every time we do a Man on the Street. And
True, yeah.
literally, I remember Cam, Brevin, and I did a Man on the Street months ago. I was wearing my whole full suit because for the first couple, I would wear a full suit. Never again. Worst mistake of my life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally so much heat. Cam, Brevin, and I literally walked to that corner store that we got kicked out of the last time we went.
Yeah.
And nobody said a word to us.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a whole fucking suit. I kid you not, like moths to a light. We turn on the light just to start
It's all
recording.
about the light, yeah.
And they just all swarm us. Like,
Yeah.
ah! I'm just like, you wouldn't like care about us when we didn't have the cameras on.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? We're the same guys behind the camera and in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like people are so driven by clout and people are so vain.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
but like literally
It's
like moths
crazy,
to
man.
a flame. They're just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, dude, sports do sports.
Yeah.
no, we're
Oh my
Apple
God,
juice
yeah.
for two. I've heard
Yeah.
that so many. I'm like,
Is
we
this
are
BuzzFeed?
Apple juice.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like we are.
Hey, you know
Apple
what? Like to everybody out there who's listening, who made like maybe you're coming around to finally having an open mind about this type of stuff, like supporting your friends. Like, we just want to let you know that we're always going to be here, but don't miss the train before it goes.
Exactly,
Don't
yeah.
miss the train.
Because if you do, you're not getting on the lists. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Juice.
You're
Yeah.
not coming backstage.
Apple Juice for Choose
Yeah.
headlining Coachella.
You're not gonna get an edible arrangement every Christmas. You know what I mean? You're just not.
No free merch. No
That's just how it
stickers.
goes. Yeah,
No
exactly.
stickers.
Yeah, no stickers.
If you can't share us at our lowest, you don't deserve us at
You
our
don't.
highest.
Yeah,
No,
you don't. You don't.
Exactly, yeah. Well, so speaking of music videos, like you have some really cool music videos.
Thank you.
Isaiah, pull this one. There's it in the doc. It's the Level music video one. If you scroll down. in the
Shout out to my
document.
boy Nick Howe.
I saw. Obviously, that's not from this. It's in the document. Yeah, it's a link that you click in the document.
Gunfire.
Oh, Level. That's my shit, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about right here when I said I had to. The finances really wasn't budgeting it out for us to make this type of content. So I had to get help from Nick as far as editing goes. And Nick is a superstar creator.
I've skated there.
Yeah, I thought it was cool how like there's this whole concept. It just looks really good too.
They got
You
rid
wouldn't
of
assume that it's Charleston, but is that under the bridge in
It's
Charleston?
under the bridge.
They got rid of those.
Yeah.
It's like you turn it down a little bit.
And booty is sweet. Yes. It's me, Tyrie.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool. You're watching yourself. What's the premise behind it? Like that's going on? I didn't like stop to think about it.
So the whole thing is that
Oh my God.
it's kind of hard for me to watch it and talk.
Yeah, you can pause it.
The whole premise of it was the first half was a song called Volume, and like it's like the guy, trying to, pursue this girl, and it's just not working. Like he's like leaving whispers on the road, like things are just not working out with the relationship. And then, the second half is like, it's like let's divulge into the universe that I want to create, which is like through the TVs and the seasons. So it's like the whole purpose is that I am watching my TV show.
Nice.
Like, so this is me cooking
Mhm.
my cooking show with my friend Chandler Dent. Shout out to the Dents, But this is that with her. And then we just go into my universe, of all the like the technicalities, of me being a rapper, the sporty life, you're with the girls, it's just it's really supposed to be just a selection of different like TVs, TV type of
That's
shows.
cool.
I'm losing my balls over here.
That's a TV
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Isaiah, do we want to talk about the Giveon thing? Do we care about that enough?
Yeah, maybe we can talk about just like literally 30 seconds. You saw
Okay.
the Giveon thing, right?
Wait, no, I didn't.
You want to pull it up?
Pull it up.
Yeah. At the BET Awards, a few days ago or something?
I think it was Sunday. I remember as a child, you might know,
Yeah.
the BET Awards was a black spectacle. Like everybody on Sunday night had to gather around after eating dinner and watch the
Yeah,
fucking BET Awards.
Yeah,
It's a tradition of the black community.
it is. But I don't have cable.
I don't watch.
anymore.
I haven't watched the BET Awards since I was probably like
Award shows
15.
suck.
Yeah,
Even worse than like
they're not
late
gonna
night
use
talk
it.
shows.
God damn you, Cameron.
Wait,
Yeah.
was this the guy who was singing all crazy and shit?
Yes.
All about practicing skills. Oh no.
What do you know about playing guitar?
So he had a
Oh,
little.
yeah,
well,
yeah.
it wasn't his fault, obviously. It was the fuckwad audio technician in the back who apparently switched the auto-tune setting too early to a different key, and it screwed him up. But listen, here's coming up. Oof. now it's fixed because the new song, so it's done now. It's done now.
See, that's why I have my damn computer on
Yeah, you
stage.
control it.
I control my auto tune.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't trust. That's one thing I learned about playing certain places. I don't trust nobody else to do my damn.
Yeah. Exactly. I just know somebody got fired.
Lost your job, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing. Because Givion's a pretty good singer, but in that moment you'd be like, fuck it, like, I'm done.
I would be so pissed.
I would have probably put my mic up and be like, hey yo, change this shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like we done.
Hey, we gotta redo the song, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta redo the whole song.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, do you want to do some? Are you on TikTok? Are you a TikTok guy?
I am on TikTok.
Are you on TikTok?
I do
Yeah.
TikToks.
Are you
I
on
do
TikTok?
TikToks.
Okay, so you fucks with the TikToks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, so have you ever seen like those duet beat challenges thing?
Yeah.
Like, well, sometimes we like try them out just for fun.
Okay.
We go against each other. Do you want to give them a shot?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Bet. Yeah. No, I've picked some new ones for today.
Okay.
Uh huh.
Wait, do you have
No, it's
another
in
Topo Chico?
Tyrie.
You got your Topo Chicos or whatever?
Oh yeah, we do have. So we
Can
got
I-
Topo Chico.
Can I grab a Topo?
Yeah, for
what-
sure. Here, yeah.
Dude, you're our guest. I'll grab one.
Can I grab one? I'm sorry.
You're our
Nah, I ain't spot.
very hospitable.
I ain't sponsored like my boy Dollar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's got the hookup.
Love
Yeah,
you,
he
DJ
brought us
Dollar
the
Baby.
Bud Light Next when
Yeah.
he came over here.
Yeah, I see that over here. I'm like, damn, that's a flex.
That was great.
Yeah,
I brought
that
the
shit's
damn
nice,
white.
though.
I brought the damn White Claw over here.
It's a very
flex, yeah.
exclusive box because that's going to be discontinued very soon.
Oh, whoa.
Hey man.
Hey, this is not. At least DJ Dalman used
We're
it
not
here.
sponsored.
I know he would get in trouble if we said that on his episode.
Yeah, we didn't.
I love Bud Light.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, objectively, it's not going to sell.
He's drinking coolers. That's why he said that. He waiting for coolers to drop their seltzer.
Oh, man.
So who wants to go first?
All right, play this shit. Let's see what's going
Isaiah,
on.
I think you should go first.
You think I should go first?
Warm us up.
Warm us up? All right,
Okay.
all right.
See what we got.
Hey, I got Tyrie to my left, and I'm about to get some money. I'm looking type of sweet, I don't want no honey. Girl with a little booty, she got a little flair. Hey, she got that curly long hair, fat ass, make me sniff grass. Hey, I ain't smoking trees, but I got a pass. I ain't in a school. Hey, I ain't gotta be a tool, but I got the gun, and I keep it, and I gotta run, cause the coppers on me, and they gaining on me. And I gotta do something, and then I gotta switch up, blow up, and I'm gonna throw up. And I see Brevin over there looking at the course. Hey, he looks kinda bored. And I'm switching up the flow up, and I think I got the choke. Hey, WWE wrestling. President.
This is a long
Bills.
one. It's good.
This is very long.
Yeah.
Presidents, bills, money, honey, chilling with the homies. Bud Light. Next. That was the longest one. Every time they cut us off at 30 seconds, I was.
Do either of you guys want to do that one, or do you want to try a new
Too
one?
low for me.
Okay, yeah.
Too low for me.
Let's do another one.
All right, you got this one, Tyrie.
I don't even freestyle like that, but
I
I'll
can't.
freestyle. Let's see.
I can't.
I can't either.
See, this is why I don't go to therapy.
Makes me feel better.
Same. Exactly. It. Neither do we.
You can kill this?
I don't know. Wait, switch this up. Switch this up. This reminds me.
slow?
Just remind me too much of Eminem.
Brevin, do you want to do that one?
Sure.
We'll come back to that one.
Should I try to do an Eminem impression?
All right.
Yeah.
Coffee pot.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do Eminem.
A little
Okay.
soul food beat.
Okay. Let's see what
It's
we
that
got.
Kanye shit.
You could sing too.
Yeah, that's that Kanye
See,
shit
this is why I
right
don't go
here.
to therapy.
All right. Chilling on the podcast. Yeah. You need somebody make you laugh. Yes. I'm the man, I'm the guy, I'm the God in the skies, and I ain't no God, but I'm drinking Topo Chico, man, you need to keep some water in your system, keep some water in the sheets, baby, yeah, I'm a freak, I'ma play the game like the game goes, yeah, I'm the man, and I like chicks, I ain't Django, but I could sing to you like Jamie Foxx or a hoe, hey, I don't know, but I'ma keep on trying to flow, do my thing around the city, yeah, I'ma keep going. Try to save myself because this flow might not be the hardest flow you ever heard in your lifetime. We lost it. We lost it.
That was bad.
We lost it.
That
We
was not
lost
bad.
it.
That was-
We
that
lost
was
it.
good.
That was
That was
not
good.
bad. That was
Okay.
not bad.
I probably couldn't listen to one.
I don't know. I just suck at freestyling.
That was
It's
Disclaimer.
hard. No, it's hard.
Was that a shorter video than yours?
No, it was a
Isaiah?
minute. It was a minute.
That was a minute.
It feels like a long fucking
So
minute.
it was the same amount of time as the one you
Well,
did.
depends
Yeah,
on the
I gotta
beat.
really
Yeah.
practice at this because I did not write that down. Like, there's people who like have lyrics written down.
Yeah, that
I
was
could have
pretty good.
done that. I could have
Oh
done
no,
that.
we do it off
but
the
I'ma
cuff.
try to
That's
keep
the
it
rules.
Off the
Try to
dome.
keep it
All
out.
right, Brevin. I'm going back to the
Those are
one
the
we had
rules.
before. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
invented swag.
Podcast, bitch.
Oh, that's a good drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. We on the podcast, bitch. I fuck your face up, you might need a stitch. It's okay though, it'll heal. Don't worry about me. Keeling over, throwing up in the toilet. No, you on the couch. We don't talk about it, that's the pouch. Put the secrets in your pocket. Then you better lock it. Throw the key away. Don't tell nobody, or you get hit. That's alright though. We can laugh on the podcast, bitch. Do the drop
Yes.
And I'm gonna pick it up from Brevin.
Take it.
I got number 7. I ain't going to heaven, but I got 11 bitches in my room. Hey, and I gotta keep a broom with the broom. I gotta keep a mop because the coochie's so wet. I had to stop.
That's my
Okay.
pet.
My
That was good. I think
That's
it
what
was
happens to
slightly
me, too.
shorter than. Oh, I hate this.
I-
You hate this one?
It's not my favorite.
It's not.
Wait, play
Was
it.
that
Play
Brett
it.
Michaels?
I'll try to.
That looked like Brett Michaels. You know that person?
Ew.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, can you rap on my beat?
Wow.
Can you rap on my beat?
It's
Plays
like
like
that.
a-
It's frightening.
That's like a Jay-Z. I could hear Jay-Z.
Oh, I heard Cam with the bars. All right, Cam. Okay. All right.
I was trying to start. I didn't want to be
Oh, yeah,
unfair.
Kev, go
No,
ahead.
no, you're good.
Go ahead.
All right, Cam.
They say, all right, I'll go ahead. Lightning, it's frightening. I'm running, I'm lefting, and I'm right. And you know what I do? I just do it for you. I did it all until I was 22. I'm not weird, I got a beard. Shedding tears.
You drive a Tesla, it's gonna
My
pop the
biggest
steering
fears.
wheel.
Spiced hand.
I kinda like that beat.
This is why
Yeah,
when
it's not bad.
everybody
You
in
just
Charleston
ignore
asks
that.
Oh,
me
this
to
is a good
freestyle,
one. This
That's a
is
good one.
Oh,
After
yeah.
the shows, I
Yeah.
don't do it.
Okay, we
I
should
never
just
do
like
it.
tag team this one.
All right, it's 30 seconds, so it's gonna make it hard.
All right.
So we're gonna do like
Just
2
repeat.
bars.
Just
2
repeat.
All right.
Oh, repeats will pick up.
Yeah.
Pick up after
If
the
it-
last
if we
word.
do
Two-minute,
yeah.
2-minute song.
Oh,
for-
repeat.
But it's all.
Like
gonna be
just
hard. It's gonna be
repeat the
It's gonna be
video
hard.
Okay,
after 30 seconds.
we'll start from here going this way.
Bet.
It was 2 lines each.
Bet.
All
Two
right,
lines.
Okay.
easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Feeling motion through the phone emotion. I got an ocean and it's wavy, and I'm feeling lotion.
Feeling lotion, masturbating in the ocean.
My priest.
We're starting again. That was terrible. That was terrible on my part.
I had to wait for the one.
I got. Okay, all right.
Okay, wait.
I
No.
was.
Maybe we should think of a better system.
I
Yeah,
think
'cause
I
that
just
was-
shocked y'all with that.
Yeah.
I said I feeling lotion, masturbating in the ocean. That was good.
It was good. And I was like, I gotta wait for the one.
It's 100% legit.
Okay, wait. Should we do it like that? Just 2
Yeah,
lines
that
each,
works, that
or-
works.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I don't care what you do. You need to post
Alright,
that on TikTok.
Okay.
Going through the motion. I need a little vibe with me.
That was one line.
And
You
no,
guys
Fuck.
do.
All right. I got. It's just not enough time, man. It's like getting nervous. All right.
All right, let's do it.
I need to go to a ride, meet me on my dirty bike. Hey, I don't give a fuck, but we gonna fight.
I'm about to go to Russia.
Putin.
Taking flights with Russia. Taking a bussa. Yeah. On the filibuster. Take it, Brevin.
We in the Hennet. Fuck.
We in the head.
We in the Senate, no house, top label.
You know, that I
Let's see this. Let's see if this one's gonna be longer.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? This shit's killing my career right here.
This was a minute 45. Oh, this is us.
Okay.
All right,
This is,
all
we
right,
got
let's
it.
do it.
This is us.
We can
Let
take
me
our
try
time
to think
too.
of something funny. Let me try to think of something funny.
All this from a slice of gabagool.
Oh, that's a good drop too.
Yeah.
This
What
gonna
the
be
fuck?
tight. All right, 2 bars
fuck
each.
could you possibly have?
I got my money and I'm under money. I got my icy chains on me and I got a lot of money. And I'm freezing and I'm raining and I got the pool wet and I got her throwing back with an ass clap, no applause. Hey, you think I'm big, nigga? I ain't no fraud.
We're not family friendly. No.
We're not family friendly. I'm gonna pass it to Tyrie. Take it, homie.
Pass it over to me real quick. Grab the bottle of Henny, this bitch wanna split. Split, oh that dick, make that ass roll.
Dick.
I be tryna party with the band, bro. I be tryna party with the Moose. In a Moose drop top, and I'm going in this bitch like Bruce Wayne, Batman, and I got a bad bitch and her best friend.
Oh, throwing it over back to me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Taking, drinking Topo Chico and tea, yeah. I'm gonna pass it to Lil Brevi.
I was at a house party in the Hamptons. Then a bitch walked up to me, she got high heels. But I told her I don't wanna fuck with you, that's cause you got really big heels.
I don't like a girl with ugly feet. I don't care, but she can suck my meat.
Sucking on my meat.
Her toes better be manicured, pedicured. Everybody gotta be fucking cured.
On the beat.
Pretty white toes means great hoes.
This guy says to do at the beat. Isaiah says 1, 2, 3. I'll do it with my feet.
With the feet, I'm looking on her toes. Hey, I like to watch the TV shows. I mean, I don't like feet.
Hey, now y'all need to go to church for saying dirty shit. I need to go to church right now. Respectfully. God forgive me.
Preach it, Tyrie.
For being terrible at freestyling, and also for doing that. That's what that word, the lyrics, the words.
You're forgiven.
The goddamn soundtrack. Is that the one that says A and Me church?
Yeah. Yes.
That is just.
I'd be on my shit.
Bless you,
I
Cam.
take the job seriously.
Bless you, Cam. Bless you for that.
That was all the duets we had.
That's all
the duets.
Oh, those were great.
I apologize, hip hop.
Those were good.
Apologize.
That last one was great.
That
last one could be
last
clip
one-
material. Yeah,
That was very clip
for sure.
That was very
The
cool.
flow with the Henny was nice.
Yeah, I was nice, but I don't
That was
drink
good,
any. I drink whiskey.
Yeah, I got a TikTok idea. Well, I shouldn't say it.
What's
I
your
like to
TikTok
get
idea?
small bottles, bro.
Oh, that
I like to
reminds
get
me. You know
small
what I was
bottles.
thinking we should do? It doesn't matter since we're like towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, you don't want to hear the sexy voice anyway, or whatever. Anyway, hi mom. We should make a Horace TikTok. You know that animated character that dances. You know that trend.
Oh yeah.
We should make one of those.
Oh,
With a
shit.
beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like
yeah.
the one guy that likes
I
our
was only
shit that we
gone
don't
for the
fuck with.
last few
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, it'd be like the guy who fucks
Yeah.
with our podcast, but we don't fuck with him.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, we should do something like that.
Yes, and that I'm down. That could be our new video idea, or a picture. You know how we always take a picture with our guest after,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah,
might
we'll do that too.
Yeah,
A
like,
video.
that shit is fucking.
Let's do it.
We could do it right now. I mean, like,
Yeah, that shit.
while we're
Yeah.
or you want to wait till after we're done?
We could wait.
Yeah.
Okay, we can wait. That's
that shit
fine.
is-
We
yeah.
could wait. You know,
Yeah,
we
that's
out
fine.
here.
We vibing.
Um,
We doing that damn thing.
So, what else do you got planned for the future in terms of projects? I know you just released an album, so you're probably
I got a
coming off
bunch
that,
of
but
plans actually.
nice.
This shit was just a part of the real right
Nice.
now. I got a project that I'm planning to do with all the homies in the city.
what city? New York?
No,
Or-
this city.
Oh,
This city
nice.
of Charleston, actually.
The city.
All the
Holy
homies in
city.
Charleston. That's something that's gonna come out later on. I'm planning to, work on a collaborative project as far as maybe like taking my talents and like start like in a band. Which
Nice.
That's kind of like been
That'd be
my.
cool.
That's kind of been like a little bit of a big goal that I want to reach.
To like
and
be
then-
in a band.
Yeah. And then also
I feel that
the
same.
last one is there's gonna be another project at the end of this year. Like
Okay.
yeah, like I already have almost all the material done.
Season 4.
Yeah. It'll be the last one
Nice.
of the seasons.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Ending that saga, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah. But it's really, really different already. Like,
Nice. In general, like you have really cool music videos. Do you have like any specific interest or inspirations in like film and stuff, or is it always just been? Nice.
Yeah, I want to do it all.
Is
Yeah.
your biggest like cinematic influence like Tyler Perry?
God, Jesus Christ.
Might put on a wig. You never know. You never know what I might do out here.
I'm sorry, Tyrie.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's
It's all good. Nah, I think when it comes to that type of stuff, though, I grew up in not the best neighborhood in my hometown, and I think for me, what really matters as far as all this creation stuff goes is like, paint hip hop in a new light, bro. It's too hard. It's too hard to get. I love all the people who DJ and like do all their shit around town. But they got a selective pick they can only make. You know, like they want to hear house music.
That's
exactly
Trust me.
A trio go upstairs.
Yeah.
That is something that I'm trying to like bridge the gap because my main set I would say is house music, but in the beginning I literally played Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Yeah, dude, I
like
hate that,
I play and in the beginning I play shit that people want to listen to.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to house music, but like I want to be so broad. I don't want to have a certain shtick. Like I want to be a DJ. I don't want to be a house music DJ. I don't want to be a trap rap DJ. I want to be a DJ.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be DJ house music Zay, DJ trap Zay. No, DJ Zay.
You should be allowed to play whatever you play because you're a great DJ.
Yeah.
You should be allowed to go into one of these clubs downtown and have a fucking hip hop show that's not a cover band.
Yeah,
no
dude,
disrespect
honestly,
to anybody who's in a
that's
cover
true.
band. I'm not disrespecting any of y'all. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's
There's
so
a
important
lot of
for
great
like things to
talent out here,
thrive.
bro.
You know what I mean? Like I was actually reading this book by David Byrne. Do you know Talking Heads?
Yeah, the band.
Yeah, that's like the singer and front guy of it. He wrote this book or whatever. And one of his like chapters on it or whatever is like things that are essential for a good music scene and stuff. And one of like the most important things he emphasized in it was like the locations and the venues and stuff that have welcome artists that aren't necessarily like huge acts or whatever, and like give them a space to, I don't know, cultivate a sound and an audience and stuff in their local community.
I've reached out to Music Farm. I know they said they want to do that. I understand
That's
you
nice.
got to make money. And
They're
shit,
pretty big.
so pretty big. I reached out to them. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I've reached out. I played at Deco with Dollar Menu. Shout out Dollar Menu.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Mike Live. We did that.
Yeah, shout out Dollar Menu.
I did Trio. Trio was kind of funny because it was a great venue to play in, but it was like a Thursday night, and we didn't really draw out the crowd that we expected. Sunday night at Deco was a lot better.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you never know with those like Thursday, Sunday days.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I
really
mean?
never
You really do
Yeah.
never know,
really
but
don't.
like I think that these places they gotta, like y'all gotta open the door for like there's just too much talent and like I'm seeing people, no disrespect to anybody else out there, you know what I'm saying? I see people who are maybe young and inspiring and maybe they are good, but like did they get it out the mud? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boys getting it out the mud right now. Y'all really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gonna have a certain type of appreciation for a lot of people because you see them like getting out of mud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at right now. It's like, you really, and that's why I create the music I create is because it's like, somebody will look at it and say, damn, this is a really good song. Like, I didn't expect for the song to go like this. I didn't expect for the music to sound like this. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah. Opening your mind, cracking it
Opening
open like
your
a little
mind,
egg,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know
Everybody,
what I mean?
I get it. You want to listen to fucking music to just, go
I know
over
one
your
thing I
head.
like to do for my set. We have this song on Spotify, Tidal, and Apple Music, Apple Just for Two Anthem.
Yeah.
Every time I DJ, I make a priority to play that song because that song's fucking great.
Yeah.
See the guy right there? That guy
Yeah.
produced that song right there.
And look, and like people should love that. Like people should come up to you and it's like you'll go to New York City, right? And you'll go into like a club that's like a warehouse or some shit, and like somebody playing original shit, and people just dancing to it.
Yeah.
And like I got friends that do house music like that, and it's like people they're playing original shit and people are dancing to it.
Exactly.
Why can't I go to a club and hear a DJ play his shit and we vibe to it? I'll vibe to it. Why aren't you vibing to
They
it?
said when I played Game Time, fucking
Yeah.
like it was great. And Keanu Lee was probably his own biggest fan because
Yeah.
it's a song, but it was fucking great because I saw people like, oh shit, because it's like kind of a trap R&B kind of feel. But
Isaiah and I recently played a show at Cuddy's.
Oh yeah, that's my spot. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to
Yeah,
whole Cuddy's group.
She was so nice. Unfortunately, they don't do live shows anymore.
Oh what?
Which is at least
for
from
now, or maybe forever.
Are
I
they
don't
still
know.
fixing the stage? I think they
maybe
are.
or something.
okay.
It's, from what I could tell on the Instagram and stuff, it was like this last one for a while at least or whatever. But yeah, so we got our friends to come and stuff or whatever. But it's not like people were just like, hey, let's go see the local act tonight and stop in and check it out. You know what I mean? But like I guess in places like New York or whatever, people are just like going out to look for that.
Yeah.
Defaultly.
And I think there's people who genuinely want that here. They want that. They want it.
Yeah.
They don't know how to tap into it. They don't know how to, they don't know how to, the one thing I said earlier was that you have to be responsible
Yeah.
for the shit you know. You can't blame anybody for it. You know, what I'm saying is like, be responsible for the culture that you're creating. I'm trying to be responsible for the culture I'm creating.
Right.
You know,
Or don't wait for it to like.
don't wait for it. That's what Big Sean said in Drink Champs. He said, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the deal. Where I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm not waiting on no deal.
You gotta go get it.
You know,
We
have to go get it.
We really want to have a live Apple Juice for Two podcast episode where like we record an episode maybe and have on a lot of people from past episodes.
Why don't
just,
y'all
like,
do
be
it at
part
my
of
Royal
it.
show?
Really?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
What?
I mean,
Oh God.
we could
Would they be
probably.
down for that? Like a
You think they
talk
would
show?
allow that?
They home. Yeah. No offense to anybody who might watch this.
We,
We gonna figure it out. We
yeah,
can figure it out for real.
Yes.
Okay, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about that, dude. That'd be sick.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
yeah, that'd be.
I'm dead ass.
We'd
I'll
love that.
add y'all to the fucking. I'll add y'all to the fucking thing.
Oh,
To the flyer.
Yes.
God damn.
Holy.
Bro, this is what I'm talking
I know,
about. Like
because-
people think I be joking. Like if you say something to me and you got look, I see the shit y'all working on in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, these boys know what they doing. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Hey.
like you know, there's a difference. There's a big difference
Nice.
out here.
Because
you know?
we could open for you or like we can just be like
Bro,
we can just do
It's
shit.
the culture that you got to create out here, bro. I got to communicate with the people who are your age. You got to communicate with people my age. Like we gotta sync. You know,
exactly. Yeah, be part of the same ecosystem. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause it's one thing.
It's the only way we gonna grow out here.
Well, yeah, that'll be sick. We should talk about that more.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I saw it.
Yeah.
You guys have anything else? Did I miss
Don't
anything?
have anything else.
I think we covered a lot of
I
ground.
enjoy talking to y'all. You know,
Fuck yeah.
We did too. That was
We'll
I
definitely
was
awesome.
kind of like
Contact.
quiet and timid at first, but y'all.
No,
I
it's
know.
not good. Yeah,
But we
no,
bring it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring it out.
No, yeah, thank you again for listening, everybody. Go ahead and stream Tyrie's new album, Season 3, anywhere you stream your albums and music. Follow us, AJF2.podcast on any social media. Rate us 5 stars.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. Peace and love.
Next up, baby, let's get it. Damn, that was fun.
Nice.